Welcome back to Roop Troop Adventures. I am the Roop Troop Mama, and I have who helping me today?
Gideon.
And he's 4, and we are going to be making Play-Doh.
Because I love Play-Doh.
That's right. Play-Doh is one of his favorite things. I know there are tons of recipes out there, and they're all basically the same. But we do have 3. Can you say 3? 3 special tips that we're going to give you today that will make your Play-Doh outstanding. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is the adult's job, which is to turn on the stove, and we're going to put it on medium. Ooh. And you are going to dump in, what is this? Tell them what this is.
Water.
And tell them we need 3 cups of water.
We need 3 cups of water.
That's right.
And then we hold it by.
Carefully pour it in.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, the whole thing. We got to pour it all in the pot. Very good. All right. So all of the recipes are pretty basic.
The dough yet is hot. The boil is hot.
Yes, tell them that.
The boil is hot. You do not want the dough to boil at home. It would burn your house or someone else.
Very good. Very good. So we always want to be careful when we're using the stove. Do it with an adult because it's going to get hot, right?
Yes.
And we don't want to start a fire. So this recipe starts the way most Play-Doh recipes start. And we have 3 cups of water. And the next thing, a lot of times they'll tell you to add is flour. But tip number 1 to the best Play-Doh ever is do not start with flour. You're actually going to start with...
Yes, God.
Do you know what this is? Salt. Salt. And we are going to fill up our 1 cup full of salt.
Okay.
Okay. So remember we turn it this way for the spout.
What can I do with by myself?
Yes, I'll hold the cup and then you fill it up. See if we can get it to come out here. We're going to use 1 cup plus 2 tablespoons of salt.
Is it done? Yeah, it's done.
Is that good?
Can I dump it?
Yep, you can be the dumper. Got it? Don't touch the pot. Good, there's our 1 cup. And then here we need our tablespoon next. Give me this, we'll switch. I'll hold the tablespoon. Are you gonna fill it up? Okay, so dump this one. How many did we need? Do you remember?
2.
So we better do it one more time.
2 tablespoons.
That's right. And you're gonna dump that one in. Great job. Okay, so with starting with salt instead of flour, we're gonna stir it around a little bit because we want this salt to start to dissolve.
Can I do it?
This is a great job for your helper to do, the good stirring.
Mom, how would you do it?
You want me, is it to get in too hot?
I'm not a good dough.
You're not a good stirrer?
No, because I could touch the pan.
Yeah, we don't want to touch the pan. Now, we're not going to completely bring this to a boil and dissolve all of the salt, but we do want to see it about halfway starting to dissolve, and then we know that we can start adding the next ingredients, which is going to be cream of tartar, which is this little one right here.
Can I do this?
See that little one? Okay, and we are actually going to do 2 tablespoons, the same size that we used a minute ago, of this, while our salt is continuing to stir into our water a little bit.
Can I do?
Do a little bit more in there. See, it's just white powder. And as you can see, it's not like super precise, but about 2 tablespoons, and dump that in. Oh, you got to shake it all into the pot. There you go. There, we got it. Okay. Now we're gonna take our whisk and we're gonna mix it again. And I know it's getting a little hot. Okay, so our water is starting to bubble just a little bit, so we're gonna turn it down to low so it doesn't get super duper hot. Okay, we have dissolved our salt halfway. We've turned our temperature down from medium to low. We've got our cream of tartar in there, and so now we are going to add 3 whole cups of flour. That's right. I'm gonna hand it to you and let you dump it in. But remember, we're gonna dump 1 cup and then we're gonna stir it. All right, so we're gonna stir this 1 cup in. This part does get a little harder to do. It's gonna thicken quickly, which is why you turned it all the way down. Okay, so Gideon has been a great stirrer, but this part here at the very end does get a little harder and probably needs a little bit of adult help because it's kind of hard. So we're gonna put our next tip that we're gonna give is vegetable oil. Are you gonna dump it for me? You want to have 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil.
Oh, that's
That was about 1.5, wasn't it? Okay, and dump that in. And this helps give your Play-Doh a more silky feel and not as sticky. And so now we're just gonna begin to fold this in over and over again. It is still really warm because we just turned the heat off, but you can see it's starting to form almost into a Play-Doh because it's Play-Doh, right?
It's almost going to, we're almost going to use yes.
Oh, that's right. That's important, our food coloring, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, I think we've got that ready. The next thing we're gonna do is dump it out and let it cool just a little bit before we add the color. Okay, so the next thing you do, once you take your Play-Doh off of the heat, you want to kind of separate it out into some smaller amounts, and you just want to begin to mix it with your hands. At this point, it's going to be a little bit hot for your helper most likely, but not too hot for me to be able to handle it. You'll see on the table, like, oh, good job. There's a little bit of residue being left behind. So our secret tip is to, at this point, add a little bit of oil to your Play-Doh. Almost just like if you were making a dough for bread, you're gonna add a little bit of oil to it, and that will take away all of that stickiness. Just a little bit. Good job.
Can I do that?
So you're gonna dip your fingers in here, and then you're gonna rub it on the dough. Okay? And rub it on the dough. Really good.
Oh, yes.
Great job. And then you're just going to mix all of this in. Okay, so we've got our dough and our oil all mixed in good.
This is what, can I tell you how we're going to do it? You see, this is pink. I get to choose what, because this is my bed, I get to choose what colors I like.
That's
to
right.
Do it. I want pink most.
Okay, first he's gonna use pink, and we like using these little gel food colorings rather than the liquid ones because they don't run everywhere as much as the regular liquid, but you can use any color that you like.
Yeah.
All right, squeeze yours in the little dough nest. Great job. I'm gonna do green next. Remember, it kind of takes a lot, doesn't it? A little bit more than that. Here you go.
Oh,
Purple's gonna go next.
oh, this is young.
Oh yeah, purple needs a lot. Purple needs a lot,
Oh, that's enough.
or else it doesn't really look purple. Okay, and here's some orange. Lots of orange.
It explodes both.
That's great.
We'll use both reds, both black.
That's how it looks. Okay, now we're gonna do the fun part, right? What are we gonna do now?
Mix it.
Mix it. And you just keep.
Oh, the wet's bedding in there.
That's right. You just keep mixing that color. If it gets on
Oh, I see some
your
more.
table, that's okay. Just keep mixing because the dough absorbs all of that color. And we usually don't have much on our hands either when we're done, do we?
Do we?
And so you mixed it.
Mommy, look.
Yeah, keep mixing. Get that orange going.
How do you do that?
Just keep pushing it.
Batten? Oh no!
It's okay. This is our finished product of our Play-Doh. And we have one final tip. To store your homemade Play-Doh, simply put it in a Ziploc bag and stick it in the fridge. If you keep it in the fridge in a Ziploc bag, it will last you, I don't know, a good month in there before it gets kind of icky from playing with it too much, right? What do you think about how our Play-Doh turned out?
Amazing.
Amazing. So keep it in the fridge, use vegetable oil, and dissolve your salt, and then add your flour are our tips for the best Play-Doh ever.
Yeah, man.
Bye.
Bye. A big away.
Bye, guys.